And take the hands together at the center of your chest. Focusing on the breath, focusing on where you are on the ground, where you are in space, where your head's at. And see if you can just be here for this next 45, 50 minutes in your body, in your practice. Inhale together. Open mouth, exhale. Reach the arms up, inhale, find length. Exhale, easy twist to the right. Looking over your right shoulder. Staying here for a few rounds of breath. If you're sitting on something and you need to take it out from underneath your seat, take it out. Make sure you keep lifting through the chest. You can tent your fingers on the floor. It'll give you a little bit more lift and open to that shoulder. And come back through center, reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, twist the other way. Finding your breath. Come back through center, taking the arms up. Take the hands behind the head, loose clasp, bringing the chin down towards the chest. Let the elbows come together. So you're just getting a little bit more space in the back of the neck. Lifting the chin, opening the elbows, inhale. Exhale, chin comes towards the chest, elbows come together. They don't have to touch, they can be far apart. One more, inhale, open, get a little bit wider through the chest. And take the elbows down, chin down. Reaching the arms up, find length through the spine. Take the hands down, shifting forward into all fours. To move through cat-cow, tops of the feet can start down, drop the belly, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine, drop the head. Keep that going. You can move slow, you can move fast. Make sure that your thumb and first finger are pressing down into the mat. And then start to add in whatever variations that you feel your body needs. Maybe that's turning the hands around, maybe one at a time. You can switch the direction of the breath that we just did. So inhaling as you round the spine and drop the head. Exhale as you let your belly drop, chest lift. I'm just taking a couple more rounds. If your hands aren't turned around yet, flip your hands around to get a wrist stretch. Maybe the toes are tucking, maybe you're making circles. Shifting the hips back. Keep bringing your attention to where you are right now. And take the tops of the feet down, turn the hands so the fingers are facing the top of the mat. Shift the hips back. So we're going to make a little triangle with our arms. So your hands are together in a prayer. You're going to clasp your hands. And then you're going to tuck your pinky. So you don't want one pinky smushing into the floor. You're just going to tuck that in there. And then you're going to take your head down. And you're going to push the top of your head into your hands. Nice. Nice. And then just feel that pushing forward. You don't have to do anything. Look towards your knees. So coming onto the top of the head a little bit more, Sarah. Yes, good. Nice, everyone. And then press the elbows down into the floor. So you're just feeling that gripping. And then release, look forward. Taking your forearms down on the mat. Hug the elbows in. So the elbows tend to want to wing out. This is a huge exaggeration, but you're pressing down. Allow the shoulders to do some work. Look right down at the floor between the thumbs. Extend right leg out. Extend left leg out. Forearm plank. Pull the belly in. Start to walk the feet forward. Looking back towards your feet. Take the knees down. Take the tops of the feet down. Clasp the hands together. You can switch the clasp and then just tuck your pinky in. And then you can take your head down. Does anyone not know what I'm talking about with the pinky? And then I'll just show you really close. So you're gonna clasp the hands and then your pinky will be like dangling at the bottom. You wanna bring that in. I know this is like a hard angle here, but you're just tucking that pinky in so it's not dangling down. Hold the elbows in. So you have this nice clasp. If you have that dangling pinky, bring it in. And just holding your head, feeling that pressure on your hands, maybe getting a little bit of an opening. Lift your head, look forward, take the hands down. Left leg extends back. Right leg extends back, forearm plank. Pull the belly in, lift. You're just looking down in between your thumbs. Feel the belly activate. Look back towards your feet. Walk your feet towards you a little bit. Press the heels back. If you have any issues with shoulders or wrists, drop the knees and come into down dog. Otherwise, press into the hands and lengthen the arms. Nice, everyone. Pressing the heels back, downward facing dog, bending and straightening the legs. Bend the knees, look forward. Hopper step to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, drop the head. Stand up, inhale, reach the arms up high, prayer Urdhva Hastasana, hands can touch. Exhale, hands come together at the center of the chest, Samasthiti. Bring the big toes together. Just releasing the arms, reach back up, inhale, find length. Exhale, bend at the knees as you dive down, hands plant down. Step the left foot all the way back to the back of the mat, drop the left knee. Right arm reaches up, twist, open up. Nice, letting your head fall back and open just a little bit more. Inhale. Exhaling with the mouth open or closed, your choice. Stay in this twist, everyone. 2 more breaths. Right hand comes down, lift that left knee. Press back into your plank. Lower down all the way or halfway. Untuck the toes, inhale, lift the chest, shoulders back. Exhale, move through child's pose or go straight into down dog. Pressing the heels back, bending and straightening the legs. Bend the knees, look forward. Hopper step to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine, inhale. Pushing the hips back, shoulders are opening. Forward fold, drop the head, Uttanasana. Stand up, inhale, high prayer, reach the arms up. Maybe hands touch. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands come to the chest. Shift the hips back, bend the knees, release the arms, stand up, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dive right back down to the mat. Hands come down, step right foot back, drop right knee. Left arm reaches up, open through the chest. 3 rounds of breath. Feeling that twist, feeling that opening of that right hip flexor. Next, exhale, left hand comes down, right knee lifts, pressing back into your plank. Staying in your plank, you have the option of staying in high plank, the option of staying in low plank. We're gonna come down into a low plank and then widen the arms, looking between the thumbs. Use your left hand to come back up into high plank. Left hand replaces left elbow, pressing up. Right arm brings you down, forearm plank. And you can stay in whatever variation of plank that works for you. You can take your knees down at any time. Right hand replaces right elbow, come up. High plank. Left arm brings you down. Pause. Take it back up into your plank, whichever way. Lower down halfway or all the way, maybe adding push-ups. Lifting the chest as you inhale, finding that baby cobra or upward facing dog. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Nice, everyone. Nice variations. Taking your time, lead in down dog. Taking a couple rounds of breath. Inhaling through the nose. Maybe it's an open mouth exhale. Keep it going, inhaling through the nose. Exhale, letting it go. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, pull the belly in. Squeeze and lift. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, shifting the shoulders forward a lot. Yes, everyone. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, right foot steps inside right hand. You might move that foot forward, coming up into a high lunge. Check into the hips. Make sure they're pointed forward. Find a cactus with the arms opening the chest. Nice, everyone. I realize I like practicing next to this wall because whenever I fall over, it's just right here. It's the benefit of having another person next to you, right? Reach the arms up, inhale, palms face each other. Exhale, take the hands down to the mat. Three-legged plank, the right leg reaches back. You can take any variation of vinyasa. Lower down halfway or all the way. Drop that right foot, flip the other one, lift the chest, shoulders back. Downward facing dog. Bring the big toes together in your down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, pull the belly in. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, left foot steps inside left hand. Finding your high lunge. Reaching the arms up. Hips are pointed forward. You'll feel that right hip flexor stretching. Find the cactus. Nice. Letting the collarbones open. Elbows are pulling down like you're holding on to something, right? You're feeling the activation of those back muscles. Reach the arms up, palms facing each other. Take the hands down to the mat. Frame that left foot. Left leg reaches back, three-legged plank, point the toes. Lower down halfway or all the way. Lift the chest, shoulders back. Downward facing dog. Taking your time to get there. Those push-ups are there for you. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, high prayer. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms facing each other. Exhale, take the hands down to the mat. Three-legged plank, three-legged push-ups, three-legged vinyasa. Maybe you're just lowering onto your belly softly and crawling your way back. All right, make it your own practice, slow or fast. Skipping anything that you want. Adding anything that you want. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, open into that cactus. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms facing each other. Exhale, take the hands down, step back, three-legged push-up, three-legged vinyasa. Nice, Sarah, opening the shoulders. Nice, Jess. Jess is good. Downward facing dog. Nice, Alyssa. Inhaling together. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step right foot to the top of the mat. Back heel comes down, warrior two. Opening up the arms. Pressing into the outside edge of that left foot. Look at that left foot for a second. Push into the outside edge. Straighten that right leg. Pull right hip back slightly. Imagine that you're between two panes of glass. You're moving into your triangle pose. You can make that triangle pose really high up. You can shorten your stance, bringing that left foot forward a little bit and lean back. If you're working with a block, block can go on the inside or on the outside of that right foot. And then lean back so you're getting into that side of your back. Amelia, bring your right arm inside your right leg, left arm reaches up. Yes, good, awesome. Nice, making it as small or big. Nice adjustments, everyone. With this pose, we always want to go down really far towards the floor. Maybe try lifting it up for a second. Lean back a little bit more and then go down a little bit more. Option for right arm to reach forward, get a little bit of core. Take both arms up, warrior two, bring that left foot back if you made adjustments. Flip the right palm, peaceful warrior, reaching back. Bend that right knee a little bit. Half bind is there for you. And I'm gonna offer a front bind that's not really a bind, but more of a push. So you're just pushing that left hand forward, right? Pushing away something you don't need. And then opening up for something that you do need, right? More breath, more focus, more balance, more strength. And then breathe it in together. Open mouth, exhale. Cartwheel the arms down to the floor. Stay in this low lunge for a moment. Side plank. You're gonna come onto the outside edge of left foot. Right leg stacks on left. Right, we're all gonna shake in side plank in whatever variation. Maybe you're on your left forearm, maybe your left knee is down. Leaning back, whatever variation of that side plank that works for you. Maybe your right leg is lifting up if your legs are stacked. Nice, Megan. Nice, Lisa. Breathe, everyone. Lean back a little bit more, everyone. Nice. Find something to look at that's not moving and take it into your vinyasa. Maybe the push-ups are there. The meet in down dog. Find your breath, check in. Recenter yourself. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step left foot to the top of the mat. Back heel comes down, warrior two. Taking a second in your warrior two. Left toe pointed forward. Look at that right foot pressed into the outside edge. So if you were to bend that right knee, you lose all that control of that back leg. Pressing to the outside edge, you're gonna activate that inner thigh. And then spread the arms. And breathe, everyone. Lengthen that left leg out. Triangle pose, nice and slow. Left hand comes up on the inside of your left leg. Keep it really high to start. Don't worry about getting down there. It's not about that, right? It's about that stretch you're getting in your back. And maybe that right foot comes forward. Give yourself a little bit more space. Nice, Dylan. And leaning back. Awesome. Leaning your chest back a little bit more, Kate, towards Dylan. Yes, nice. Like there's a wall back there behind you. If anyone wants to practice their triangle pose, a wall is a great place to feel how far back you can go. Maybe left arm reaches forward. Get a little core. And take it into your warrior two. Widen the stance if you shortened it. Spreading the fingers, flip that front palm, peaceful warrior, reaching back. Half bind is there for you, or maybe you're taking that front push. So you're just pushing that right arm forward, right? Maybe that's your arm that says, no, I don't need to fall into whatever old habit. Right, paying attention to where you are, pressing into your feet, feeling your body a little bit more, feeling the pose a little bit more. Inhale together. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Take the arms down to the mat. Find your low lunge and side plank. Take your time getting into it, any variation. Coming onto the outside of that right foot. Left leg can stack on right. Maybe your left leg is lifting up. Maybe you're taking a variation. Right knee can come down, right forearm can come down. Awesome, everyone, and breathe. Sometimes I clench my teeth in side plank. Try to get away from that. Maybe licking your lips and just seeing what's happening. Yes, everyone. See, everyone's shaking in side plank. Awesome. Maybe lifting that left leg for a second. Take it into your plank. 5 push-ups, vinyasa. Those are just an option. We'll meet in downward facing dog, maybe pausing for some water, quick child's pose. If you're waiting in down dog and you want to add 2 push-ups, you can add 2 push-ups or maybe a forearm plank. Downward facing dog, everyone. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step right foot to the top of the mat. High lunge, arms reach up. Make your lunge a little bit longer than you normally do, so just ease that left foot back and you'll get a little bit more stretch in that left hip flexor. If that doesn't feel right, find any spacing that works for you. Maybe that left knee bends a little bit. If you're feeling something that's pain, you can shorten it up. Right, follow your body. Left arm's reaching forward, right arm is reaching back. Keep your hips pointed forward. You're reaching your left arm forward like you're gonna grab something. You're gonna bend that left elbow, take left elbow outside right thigh. Hands can come together in a prayer, or you can open the arms, or left hand can come inside right foot. So finding one of those variations, and then keep opening up a little bit more. Feeling that twist, feeling the energy of the twist. These are the poses where I start to feel hot and maybe a little bit mad at the pose. So come into the breath, feel the twist, adjust the twist however you need to. Taking your right hand down to the floor. You're gonna look forward towards the top of your mat. You're gonna walk your hands forward, standing split. The left leg is reaching up. You're pointing the toes. Get your forehead as close to your right shin as you can. You're gonna take your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Maybe looking back at your left foot. So you're flexing your left foot. The left toes are pointed down. Your right arm is gonna reach up. So you might need to look down at the floor this whole time. You might need to bring your left hand to the left, but keeping it pretty close. It's a variation on a standing split and revolved half moon. So your left hand is really close to that right foot. Yes, everyone. Probably gonna fall off balance a little bit here. That's great. Standing split just for a moment. Lift that left leg up. Point the toes away from you. Left foot meets right, forward fold. Take a breath. Crow pose. Crow pose is optional. If you're not taking crow pose, forearm plank, or take it back to your vinyasa or any other pose. You could just be forward folding. If you're playing around with crow pose, hands are gonna be in front of your feet, probably about one handprint in front. Lift your heels. Bend your elbows, take the knees on the backs of the arms. You're looking forward towards the top of your mat, shifting forward and pulling the belly in, and just play around with that lifting of the belly. Maybe you're hopping back. Maybe you're doing a cat-cow and a wrist stretch. It's a great option. And then let's take it into our vinyasa wherever you are. Start to move it back. Nice, Amelia. Nice, everyone. Breathe it out in down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step left foot to the top of the mat. High lunge, reach the arms up. Bring that right leg back a little bit more. Getting up a little bit higher. Nice, everyone. Nice adjustments. Just getting it like, you know, maybe a little bit more uncomfortable than it normally is. When I take pictures of my high lunge and my warrior two, I realize my legs, maybe it's because my legs are short, but they're always so close together. So really trying to just get a little bit more length that we do have. Maybe a soft bend to that right knee. Right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back. Reaching right arm forward like you're reaching for something. Bend that right elbow, take right elbow outside left thigh, twisting to the left. Hands can connect. Right hand can also be on the floor inside that left foot. Left arm can reach up, or you can open the arms. Keep pressing into the ball of that right foot. So push back a little bit more into that right foot. Yes. Nice, everyone. Find a little bit more twist. Nice, Jess. Nice use of that. Opening up a little bit more. Maybe the arms open for a second. And take the hands down. Looking forward, walking hands forward, right leg reaches up. You can flex that right foot for the moment. You're going to take your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Your left arm can reach up. You are using a block. Taking that hand on your block. Inside or outside of that foot. You can start to point the toes of that right foot. Feel that twist, opening up a little bit more. There can be a lot of variation in this pose. You're going to feel this in a lot of different places. And let your head drop, standing split, right toes point up. Right foot meets left, forward fold. Crow pose is an option. Handstand hops. You can play around with one foot, play around with the other foot. If you have a wall, you can kick up to a wall if you have one near you. So crow pose, hopping up into your handstand. Maybe you're lengthening your arms in your crow pose a little bit more. Maybe just trying it. And we will make our way back to down dog. Nice, Jess heel. Awesome. Finding the breath. Taking your time getting into your down dog. So we're going to come into our forearm plank, and you can just find your way into it, or you can drop your elbows and then walk the feet back. Bring the elbows in a little bit. So you're in this little Sphinx forearm plank. It's not really Sphinx because our hips are up. Lifting, lifting, lifting into the belly. And then start to walk your feet towards you. So you're in a down dog, but with the elbows on the floor. Look back towards your feet. Let your head be kind of heavy. Keep hugging the elbows in so that you can activate your shoulders. So keep pulling down, shoulders away from the ears. If you're feeling any discomfort in this pose, you can come down into Sphinx pose. Let's all come down for a second. Take a moment. And then you're lifting the chest. So keep pulling. If you want to look at my forearm plank for a second, I'll show you how to pull the elbows together a little bit more. So we're in this little down dog here, and you want to squeeze once you get down into your plank. So you're pulling back, you're lifting the chest. I'm lifting my chest a little bit forward rather than hunching over or letting my hips drop, but you can let them drop all the way. So if you feel like you're not able to keep them lifted, let them drop and then pull the shoulders down, press down. So it's this activation of the scapula, pulling back. So those wings on the back, you're pulling those together, dropping the shoulders. So let's come into forearm plank, everyone. If you're staying in that Sphinx pose, stay there. And wherever you are, shoulders away from the ears, press the tops of the feet down if you aren't lifting your hips. And breathe, everyone. And slowly drop the hips down. Coming into that Sphinx, lifting the chest. And then pushing the hips back, walking back. So you are sitting on your shins. So I'm going to demo a headstand really fast. And I just want you all to see what it looks like when you go up. And you can stay in that position that we did at the beginning of class. I'll show you a couple of options. I'm just going to pause this for a second. So don't worry about going up into the headstand. And if you want to play around with this later, it's nice to have another person to spot you and see what's happening. If you feel any pain at all, don't keep going. So if your neck hurts, also if you have a hair tie in, you might need to move it to a different place. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our hands into this position. So the way that you set up your hands, it's like I Dream of Jeannie position. So when you do this, and then once you're on the floor, your elbows will be touching, obviously. And that's where you open your arms from. And immediately, we always want to open our elbows more. And I'll show you what that looks like on the floor. So I'm in my Dream of Jeannie, right? Taking one hand down, taking one hand down, right? So that's my position. That's your forearm plank position. And then you can take your hands together, and immediately my elbows are going to want to open. So just remind yourself and your elbows to keep their place. And then you tuck your little pinky in. And you're taking your head down. I'm going to move this microphone. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me that well. I'm going to hope for it. So your head's going to come down. And you're just cradling your head. And then I'm activating my shoulders and I'm lifting my hips. Right? And you might just be here. So if you feel any neck pain, you're stopping there. Okay? So you're coming up and then you're bending and squeezing, right? I'm squeezing my shoulders away from my ears. And now watch my shoulders. They're squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. And then you can take it down. So if you have a wall, cool. If you don't want to do this, also cool. Hope you can hear me. Maybe you can. All right, so if you don't want to try it, you don't have to try it. But try bringing the feet forward. But if you have any stuff going on in the neck, headstand just isn't really a good place to go. So I'm gonna see who's gonna do what, and then I'm gonna offer something else for those of you that don't want to put your head into your hands. So, right, you're taking your arms down, you're gonna find your I Dream of Jeannie, and everyone can do this. And then you're just going to bring your hands together and clasp, and then see what your elbows do. Like, see if they move out. So I'll get close to the screen. I think everyone could hear me, but yeah. And then when you're lifting, Sarah, that was good. When you start to go up, you want to pull the belly in. So it's that same crow pose action. Okay. just looking around the screen, I kind of can't see most of your heads anyway. But pulling the belly in, and then you might just lift up, you know, play around the foot. Try not to kick up. Don't kick up, actually, at all. And then just see what that feels like to shift onto the top of your head. Don't worry about like the getting up part, but just the shift. Okay, and then let's come into down dog. Nice, everyone. If you have more questions about that, we can do it again. Or you can play around on a wall too. Downward facing dog. Check into the breath. Move your head around in a couple of circles. Then shift forward into plank and slowly come all the way down to your belly. Reach your arms out long for Shalabhasana, palms facing down. Your forehead is going to be facing the floor. So you're looking down towards your mat. Bring the feet a little wider, give your hips some space. Lift the chest, lift the arms, lift the legs, spread the toes. Stay very close to the ground. Spreading the toes a lot. And take the hands underneath the shoulders. Lift the chest into a really, really small cobra. And then just bring your arms out in front of you, create a little pillow for yourself. Let your forehead come onto your arms or hand somewhere. You can have a wide arm stance for this one. And then let your hips move left to right. And I'm going to take one more of those. Reaching the arms back. Lift the legs. Option to bend your right knee, grab your right foot. Option to bend your left knee, grab left foot. Press feet into hands, hands into feet. If you're feeling lower back stuff, stay very low in that other variation of Shalabhasana. Keep squeezing through the belly. And release, take left ear down to the floor, wiggle your hips. Option to bend the knees, move the feet left to right. Let the feet come down, take the hands underneath the shoulders. Push back into child's pose. And I'm gonna offer a child's pose that's sort of like the headstand. Did anyone sort of come up and do a headstand? Give me a hand. Okay. Awesome. All right. So headstand is one of those scary ones that you don't want to really try on the computer screen, right? So if you want to play around just with having your head supported, you can take that same position with your child's pose lower half, and then just take your head inside the hands. And your hips will be a little bit lifted. So you're just feeling that support, letting the back of the head open in any variation of child's pose. Inhale together. Open mouth, exhale. If you're playing around with that headstand variation, let that go. Let the hips go back. Bring the arms back so that the fingers are facing the heels. Your head come down. Maybe you're grabbing your feet with your hands. And you can lift your chest a little bit, and maybe the top of your head comes down on the floor in this variation. And then start to let that go. Sitting up, sitting on your heels so the tops of the feet are on the floor. You're gonna reach your arms out nice and wide. So there's a couple steps to this. A couple of you have done this before. So your arms are really straight, your thumbs are pointed up. So this is our external rotation. We're taking it into internal rotation, so we're just turning the thumbs down. It's just a turn of the arms. If you start to feel your feet, you can take a different foot position. And then you're gonna take your hands behind your back. They can be pretty low. Think like low back area. And then you're pressing your hands into your back so that your chest and shoulders open up. So I will actually turn around for the next one. So you're releasing the arms, you're opening, thumbs are up. This is your inhale. As you exhale, the thumbs turn down, take the hands behind the small of the back. Inhale, lift the chest. You're pressing your backs of your hands into your back, and you're gonna feel a nerve sensation down the arms. You'll feel the chest opening. Let's do one more. Inhale, open. Exhale, turn the thumbs down, take the hands behind the back. Press, lift the chest, inhale. Open mouth, exhale, and let that go. If you need a different seat to be comfortable, you can take a different seat. We're gonna do a neck stretch. I'm doing the opposite from you. You're taking your right hand up. You're gonna take that hand right above your ear. You're just tilting your right ear towards right shoulder. Left arm is gonna reach down. You can make a fist with that left hand, maybe. So be soft with your neck. Putting as much pressure as you need. Ujjayi breath. Try to stay pretty steady with the body. The neck can be pretty sensitive. You're gonna release the hand first. Lift the head, you're just looking left to right a couple of times. Looking forward, chin is even with the floor, switching sides. Take that left hand up, right on the side of the head. Try not to reach too far over, so your shoulder's eating your ear. And then you're tilting. Then you can make a fist with that right hand. So if you're at your chair during the day, this is a really nice way to stretch your neck. You can grab onto the chair if you have a chair that is set up like that. And start to release your hand, looking right to left a couple of times. And then shifting on to one side. Let the legs come out in front of you. Give them a shake. If you need to elevate your seat, you can elevate your seat. Flex your feet so toes are pointed up. Inhale, reach the arms up, find length. As you exhale, forward fold over your legs, Paschimottanasana. You can grab your feet. You can also bend your knees a little bit and take your hands behind the legs. And bringing the feet together unless you are preferring a different type of stretch. There's a lot of variations here, so please take what you need. This is a great stretch to do at the end of the day, not so much at the beginning, right? It's flexing your back a lot. Let your head drop as much as you can. Taking a couple rounds of breath. Walk the hands back, bend the knees, coming onto your back. Bring the knees into the chest. Any final pose that you want to take before Shavasana, please take that and then come into Shavasana or taking a seated meditation. in these last few moments, finding that focus, reminding yourself to focus, reminding yourself to breathe, and finding strength in that, finding strength in this moment. Working on the breath, seeing how it's feeling. If you're in Shavasana, start to bring your knees into your chest. I know it's a very short Shavasana. Bringing the knees into the chest, rolling onto your right side. We will all meet in a seated position, hands come together at heart center. And pausing here for breath, feeling the connection of the hands at the center of the heart. We're all in different places in our practice, and we're in different head spaces, but we're all coming together with the same intention. Inhale. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.